Hi guys, I always just wait a little bit with these lives because it cuts off the first couple of seconds. I don't know exactly how many seconds it cuts off. Welcome to this live tarot reading where I'm going to answer your questions. Thanks for joining me. I actually did my first live on TikTok the other day. I found a way, me being who I am, of going live before I actually have 1,000 followers. So I tried that. If you want to follow me on TikTok, it's at Real Gregory Scott. I tried that one time. I was a little bit underwhelmed by the experience, but I'm gonna try it again. Hi, Missy Taylor. Hello, Doris. Hi, guys. Hi. So yeah, if you, I'm gonna try it a few more times, but I'm not quite sure about that. I don't know the format and the whole platform very well just yet. And I also did a little bit of research, and I noticed that the demographic of TikTok is a lot younger than YouTube. And obviously, I am not a teenager, and I'm just happy to be here, basically. If you have a question, oh, it's 11 p.m. in Australia. Well, I'm glad I'm doing this now so you guys in Australia can watch as well. That's awesome. If you have a question, please ask me. I'll pull a card. Thank you, Mystical Moments. Thank you. Hi in California. Helen Goggles, am I going to be rich? Okay. Two of Cups. Two of Cups, this is the kind of answer that if I had a reading, I probably wouldn't like. But this desire to be rich is actually about something else that's missing. So the riches aren't going to make you happy. The cards are saying that rather than focusing on riches, what's going to be much more healing and fulfilling is if you focus on doing something that you love and that's valuable to you and that makes you feel like, oh my God, I'm rich every day because I get to do this job that I love. That's going to be your real wealth. So the cards are being a little bit like cheeky here, I suppose, because they're not giving you an answer saying, you are going to have 5.3 million pounds in your bank account. Instead, they're saying, don't focus so much on money, focus on loving what you do and you'll feel rich every day. E Phoenix. Hi, everybody. Hi. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You find my readings helpful. So I'm going to pull a card for you, E Phoenix. Got the Two of Wands. It's time for you to set some new goals because you have a lot of control over what's happening and there's some new opportunities. If you jump on those, they'll pay off. Rocky Mara, will I find a job next week? Yes, you will. And it's not just any job, it's a job that you actually enjoy. Isn't he handsome? Love him. We're wearing the same color shirt. Yeah, so only apply for jobs that you really like. You will get one next week and it's going to be a great job. You're welcome, Missy Taylor. Just learning, thank you. What's going to happen in my home situation? Some of the obstacles and difficulties you've been having, probably with other people, they're going to ease off over the next few days. So it's not going to be as rough and difficult as it's been so far. Missy Taylor, yeah, I can read a card for you. Let's see. Got the Two of Pentacles. There's something in reverse. There's something in your life where you feel overwhelmed. Give yourself a little bit more time and support with that. You can do it, but you're expecting too much and you're running yourself down and you're giving yourself a hard time. It's actually something that you can do, but you need a little bit more time or support or resources. And you're expecting to do it all by yourself right now. Oh, you're welcome. Donna, is there love coming into my life? Got the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, so the Six of Cups this way around means that there's a genuine kind of selfless love coming into your life. With it being in reverse, it kind of says that there's something that's less than ideal in your life currently, and that's blocking love coming into your life. So is that a negative relationship with yourself or a negative relationship that you're giving all your energy to? It's distracting you from the good things coming in because it's sucking up all your time and energy. So look at what that is. And then is love coming into your life once you've done that? The worst can be behind you, but again, the cards are saying something needs to be sorted out before that soulmate can appear. Jade, will I progress with my business? The Ten of Swords says that right now it feels like there's absolutely no progress and you're totally in despair about it. The Hanged Man, change your perspective, take a time out and do something different. Okay, so the cards are saying the way the business is going right now isn't going to give you the outcome you want. By tweaking the business and changing the way you go about it, you'll have a happier outcome and you will progress. What is it that you need to change? Again, the Six of Cups in reverse. Stop doing things that you don't care about and that make you feel negative and that you think will pay off, and instead be honest and do things that you enjoy. So let's get some more clarity. You've got ideas coming in, and it's an opportunity to learn something new or a new way of operating within that business, and that means it's going to progress the way you want. Karen Lynn, card for immediate future, please. The Queen of Swords. You've got some decisions to make, and if you trust your own gut, your own guidance, your own experience, that's what's going to improve the immediate future. But certain things are going to have to go, and certain things that are new will come in. The Queen of Swords brings that sword down, and it cuts things in half and it makes space. So the immediate future will look a lot better if you do a bit of a spring clean. Jonna, when will I meet my forever love, or do I know him already? You know him already, and you'll meet him soon, within the next few weeks, 2-3 weeks. M, self-development card, please. You don't need to try so hard. You're already a lot more self-developed than you realize. And the card is saying the best thing you can do for yourself right now is to have a little bit of fun and to stop working so hard on yourself, which any life coach or self-help person would say, oh my God, Gregory Scott gives the worst advice. He's telling people to stop doing the work. But in your case, you've done so much work. It's like, enjoy the benefits of that. Ini, excuse me if I'm saying your name incorrectly. Can I get a new place? Yup. You certainly can get a new place very, very quickly. Keep looking. There's the perfect place out there for you right now. The finances are going to be there. Push, 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 and look at alternate ways. If you don't have a deposit or a guarantor or whatever, the place is available and you can get it. Oh, thanks, Serena, for doing that. I didn't even notice. Sorry. Vania, may I have a few cards about what comes next? New ideas, new ways of operating, and potentially a new course that you could sign up for, which would give you new skills and allow you to operate in a way that's more satisfying to you. Is Spain the right place for you, Marcos Mateo? No, it isn't. You don't love it, do you? You feel stuck. Everyone's on top of you, telling you a lot of nonsense. You feel depressed. You feel like you can't move. And that's not because Spain isn't the right place for you, but the people in your life in Spain aren't the right place. So you don't necessarily need to leave Spain, but I think you need to, well, you don't need to do anything. This is just what the card is saying. That find a way to have a lighter life, to live more freely. Because right now I feel like you're being choked. Doris, where's that new puppy? If you're talking about me, I really wanted to get a new puppy, a dog, but I live in the center of Vienna and I looked around at the parks near my house, because obviously I'm going to have to take the dog out to do his little business. And guess what? All the parks here have like no dogs allowed, so I don't want to do that to a dog. And with this place where I live, it's so noisy and irritating anyway. I'm thinking of moving, but I have no idea where I should move. It's not, that's been an issue for a long time. Like Glastonbury was such a like amazing, I really wanted to go there. And then I decided to move, I wanted to come here. And now that I'm like, maybe not, I have no idea where to go next. Maybe I should pull a card for me. Where should I go next? Sorry, you do. Blame that person, everybody, for distracting me. Where should I go next? Okay, I shouldn't try so hard to, it'll come to me. Okay, how long is that going to take? Move to San Diego. It's interesting that you say that, because I went to, sorry, I'll go back to the cards in a second, but guys, people are asking me. I went to see my sister in Florida, and while I was there, I looked at, believe it or not, I looked at renting places in San Diego, but it's so expensive, I couldn't afford it for it to. I would never move back to England right now. It was just, I'm glad not to be there at least. So San Diego, I looked at a 2 bedroom and it was like 3.5 grand, and I was like, how does anyone live in San Diego? So I don't know how people do it, but it's a little bit out my. But it's interesting that the card for me said, don't try and think so much about what it is and let it come to you. And then someone said San Diego, which is a place I'd already considered. So maybe I should move to San Diego. Oh my God. I think we just got my answer, but then like the whole US visa system, I'd have to look into that. Anyway, back to you guys. Chris, yeah, please do. Please do. That would be amazing. Oh, roommates. Roommates. Roommates? Really? Yeah, I'd have to move to the outskirts. Guys, please ask me questions. I'm here for you. This isn't my reading. This is your reading. Okay, last try. Megan Smith. Health and finances, please. Okay, Megan. This is for you. Health is going to get a lot better. Finances, that's the real problem. And I think that's what's causing you the physical stress as well. So take care of yourself. Your physical health, don't worry so much about that. That is good. And I feel you're really being influenced by the financial strain and insecurity you're under. I was always taught that if there is financial insecurity, have faith, not fear. Hand it over to the universe and remember that you are going to be cared for, that you're always taken care of. That will take some of the pressure off, and I think that's the way forward for you. But I feel that a lot of the physical stuff you're experiencing is because of the financial strain you're under. Marie, being a podcaster or not? Three of Swords again. Podcaster, I don't think you'd get the outcome that you'd want. But I think you're closer than you realize. There's something else that you were considering amongst the podcasting thing. So maybe you were thinking of doing videos or writing or having a blog or something. One of the ideas that you've already discarded for the sake of the podcasting, excuse me, I've got hay fever. Please revisit that, because there's something that's already very aligned with that, but I don't think the podcasting would get you where you want to be. It's not about it's something more practical that has a tangible format. I mean, podcasts are digital, so they are tangible in a way, but maybe it's something more creative is what I'm getting. Yeah, it's something you've done in the past that is more creative in a practical. I don't know if that's helping you very much, but basically the answer is I don't think the podcasting is the best idea. Look at the 3 ideas you dismissed before you landed on the podcasting. There's something to one of those. Misha, can my biggest dream come true today? Well, Misha, we're all rooting for you that your biggest dream does come true today. Let's see what the cards have to say on that. Yeah, and you don't need to even try, because you've set everything up perfectly. So yes, you don't need to fight for it. You deserve it. Your biggest dream can and will come true today. Let us know what that is. Amanda Collins, should I stay or leave my current job? Amanda. You've made the decision already. And the decision is that you despise this job and that you want to leave. I think you're just rationalizing it now, because you already have decided that, ugh, no way. Should I move to Tasmania, JBK? Yeah, you would love Tasmania. And I don't know Tasmania at all, but I'm hearing Hobart. Is that in Tasmania? Is it? I think it is. Is it? Tell me, please. Listening. Is it? JBK? Thank you. What does S Libra want from me? SP. Nothing. Wants to criticize you and put you down. Natalie, is my boyfriend all right? Yup. He's actually doing really well. He's healing with your support. And SP, I've already answered that, so why are you still asking it? And don't spam the thing, please. It is annoying for other people. Am I going to meet someone, Corinne? Excuse me if I'm saying your name incorrectly. Corinne? Yeah, you are. The only thing that's holding you back from meeting someone is your fear of getting hurt again. Don't be. You won't. Will I ever finish writing and will it be successful? Jack Pratt. Yeah, you will. But you're actually, correct me if I'm wrong here, but the card is saying that you're not actually doing much writing right now. I remember when I was doing journalism at university, something someone told me once was writers write. And the card is saying that you're procrastinating and that you're not actually doing much writing at the moment. So get back to work and it will be successful. Rosie, just a general card. Rosie, there is real love available to you. I think you're already in it. You may not be feeling it right now, but you are loved. People love you. I don't know if you feel disconnected or depressed, but people love you. And if you feel like that you're isolated or something, there are a lot of people who want to help you. Biscaya, card for your marriage, please. Your marriage is salvageable, if that's a word. Your marriage can heal by continuing to make it work. It will work. Both of you are still invested in this marriage. It's a strong relationship. You're good for each other. Make it work. It'll work. Spiritual cheerleader wants card for her highest hood. Big silly. I think I need to get off soon because I'm starting to get silly. I know you mean card for your highest good. I'm being silly. The world does not define you. Don't let yourself be stuck. Don't censor yourself because other people may not like what you have to say. You're a free person. You can do as you like, and your highest good is to be more yourself and to stop trying to people please. What am I supposed to share with the world? Nirvana Tsunami. I love your name, Nirvana Tsunami. I want a Nirvana Tsunami coming at me right now. And what was your question? Your name threw me. What are you supposed to share with the world? Not the stuff you're working on right now, where you feel stuck and focusing on money. Okay, so you're in a situation where you're doing things that you feel you need to get by. But what the cards are saying is that you have a lot more spiritual insight and energy to share, and that's what you ought to give to the world, not what you feel you ought to get something back. Does that make sense? Rosie Karina. Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is emotional intensity, and I'm getting, because the Knight can be volatility, but I'm getting romance. There's romance in your future and an amazing love coming your way. Will I ever marry him and will I ever have success with your dream job? Yeah, you can, but I feel you're hesitating and you're not. Will I marry him? And will I have the dream job? There's something that's not giving you permission. It's like you don't believe it or you don't want. Okay, so as far as the cards are saying, yes, you will get a proposal and you can have the dream job, but only if you, one, believe that it's possible and then you take action to make that happen. Right now, you're saying neither are possible, and therefore the world is kind of saying, well, she doesn't want it or believe it anyway, so let's not make it happen. So act as if, have faith. You know what really helps with this, and say, instead of saying, oh, dear God, I want to be married, or dear God, bring me the perfect job, use affirmative prayer. Thank you for this perfect marriage. Thank you for bringing me the dream job. I'm so happy and glad that I'm in the dream job right now, that I'm in the use that. That's like affirming it as if it's already there, and that's what's going to make it happen and overcome your fear. What does the universe want me to know around my career, Ariel? Hey, Ariel. I love your name. The universe wants you to know that stop in your tracks on your career and stop trying so hard to get promoted or make it happen in this existing job. Instead, turn things around and stand on your own 2 feet. So it's saying to me self-employment would work really well for you. Will I move to live in Israel, Helen? Yeah, because when the Four of Swords is like this, it's about resting and contemplating. The cards are saying you've already decided you want to move to Israel. Do it as soon as you can. It will be a good thing, and it's divinely ordained. There's a real reason that you should be going to Israel. Sue, will I break free from my addictions? Sue, I just did a video on the new moon in Cancer that's coming up on the 29th of June. I'm going to upload it in a second. But it's a great time for all of us addicts, people who have addictive personalities. It's a wonderful time to break out of our addictions. So this time you're in bodes really well. And the fact that you're asking this, when you're stuck in addiction, most of the time it's like you don't even want to consider that. The fact that you're asking bodes really well because it's about you wanting to break out of your addictions that makes it possible. And the card is saying you have all the power in the world that you need from your higher self, from your physical self, from your intellectual self, emotional self. This is the time where you can smash your addiction to smithereens and stomp on it and spit on it. You don't need to live like this anymore. They have nothing on you and you're pretty much free already. So it's pretty much a done deal. You can totally break free of your addiction. And as a fellow person in recovery, I'm sending you all the love and support and strength in the world. Pure Joy Tarot, Mad Soul said I was on. Yes, I am on. Guys, I was on TikTok the other day. I managed to go live, even when I don't have 1,000 followers. I have almost 500. Thanks, guys, everyone, for following me on TikTok. It's at Real Gregory Scott, and I did go live the other day. I haven't figured out the platform. I don't know how I feel about it. It's a bit weird. I prefer YouTube. I really like YouTube, but I will go back on TikTok. So please follow me because there's much fewer people, obviously, on TikTok. So follow me on there, and it's much more likely that you get your question answered. In fact, maybe I'm feeling quite energized today. I might go on afterwards. Watch this space. Knitting Yogi, card for you. You're enlightened, you're stable, keep doing what you're doing. Things are in the right place, you're doing the right things, you're amazing, and keep doing what you're doing, and good things will come your way. Okay? Wow. And I'm really proud of you. I want to hug you. Knitting Yogi, should you move to a new location? So I just said, I think that was for you, Knitting Yogi. I just said that you're doing the right things. Keep going. And if you're contemplating moving, then do that because you're doing the right things. You're not going to be upset by moving. It's going to be a good thing. One more. Yes, move. You'll love it. Can I move with you? I need a new place to live. Bong. Bong. Can I get a card about me? Avalon. Yes, of course. Avalon, time to go on a journey, maybe go on a holiday or travel or take a new course or move. It's time to move on. You're stuck. And the cards are saying someone will push you forward. Go. Just don't stay stuck. Kate Curry, may I have a card for my higher purpose? Okay, so I don't want to do you a disservice by pulling one card about your whole higher purpose. An astrology chart reading is really helpful for that. But let me just pull one anyway. You're a magician, okay? Listen to your higher self. You can manifest things in a physical way, intellectual, emotional, life purpose. Your higher self is connected to you on planet Earth. And if you listen to it, it's going to give you magical guidance as to what you can do next. So your higher purpose, it's interesting that you're asking me what your higher purpose is. Your higher self is already like whispering in your ear right here, giving you all the information that you need. Listen to it. It's telling you all the answers that you require right now, and you're more than empowered, and it wants you to create, basically, to make magic. You moved away from San Diego to expand. Well, I don't blame you, because what I looked at was, I was just like, who are these people who live in San Diego? They must all be like billionaires. Okay, guys, since we brought it up, I think I'm going to go on TikTok for a few minutes and just see if I can get used to that app, because last time I was a little underwhelmed. So if you want to have your question answered, follow me at Real Gregory Scott, and I'll be able to get to you because there are fewer people. Final question, Blue Nile. Hi, why is Kay gone quiet on you? Because Kay is stuck in the mud of his own life. He's just can't see beyond himself right now. And what that means is that he's not that interested, because he's far more interested in himself right now. And he doesn't have the presence of mind for anyone else other than himself. And that kind of says that that's not someone you want to be with, because he's completely self-absorbed right now. Which, I mean, we've all been self-absorbed, right? Maybe you need some help and support, but really don't expect anything back. He's like up to here with everything. Well, okay, you got to go then. Well, I don't think it's a big loss if you leave him to it, because you're going to get Zippo back at the moment. Okay, guys, at Real Gregory Scott on TikTok, I'm going to go on there for a little bit. Oh, spare me with the Lord said. Honestly, are we still doing that? Apparently we are. Okay. Mwah. Mwah, 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 mwah. Have a lovely day, everybody. Bye.